products. We have our choice of anything, and you know, when it comes to a kitchen show, we talked it over. We went over this over and over. You know, you don't know how hard we fought to get this price where it's at. Yeah. How hard did we fight?
Oh my gosh.
It's the lowest price with free shipping we've ever done in the history of this product. It's $94.95, and the shipping is free. The shipping is $18. It's a big deal. We also have it on 5 Flex for $18.99. It's our Origami folding kitchen cart. If you go to hsn.com and read the reviews on this product, the last time I checked, there was almost 700 reviews, 890, almost 900 reviews. About 700 of them are perfect 5-star reviews. It's a huge
problem.
Well,
it's perfect for the holidays, of course. The reason we picked it for holiday is because you need that extra space. You need that extra serving space, that prep space. It's true butcher block. I mean, it's real wood, big customer pick, and you can fold it up. It's origami, so it goes literally anywhere. Today we've got all the colors too, which is just for our host pick. Black and ivory, red, that turquoise is such a great pop of color. And then the white, you can roll it anywhere you want. You can use it as an island, as a prep station, and then you can even use it as a drink station later.
If you buy it just to serve your Thanksgiving turkey, you put the turkey on top, you roll it to the table, and you can serve everybody. So the turkey can be on the table if you want, but I like the turkey off the table. I like the centerpiece there. You bring the turkey and you can carve tableside if you just bought it for that. But it's a barbecue cart. It's a bar cart. It can be extra space in your pantry. It rolls anywhere you need. It has a huge butcher block on top, so you can use it to prep food as well. You're gonna love it. Tracy Rosa's here.
In her Jeffrey Banks ugly.
I know. I'm taking this. This is coming with me for sure. I'll tell you that. And it matches my cart perfectly.
I know, and it's got bells on it. We hear you everywhere you're going. All right, so why do we love this thing so much, and why I would say almost every host has this.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game changer, because if you were to get an island in your home, an extra space in your home, a countertop, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. And you're gonna be spending a lot of time putting it together. This comes fully assembled. All you have to do is take it out of the box, pop it open, and put the top on.
And did you hear that?
Listen.
It is
solid butcher block table.
Solid wood. So if you've ever shopped, just humor me for a second. If you've ever shopped for a cutting board, a cheese board, anything that has this type of surface area, 2 by 2 foot each, 2 inches deep of solid wood, you know you are paying an arm and a leg. Now you're getting this entire workspace, this beautiful workspace, plus 2 more shelves of storage space. All of the colors, no matter what color you get, this is powder-coated steel. So that means it's not gonna rust, chip, corrode, indoors, outdoors, barbecuing, garage, in your office. I used it just like you said last Thanksgiving. It's a game changer because I'm one who loves to entertain. I love to set the tables. I love little tiny, you know, placement cards and all of that stuff. And then we invite everybody and their mother over for Thanksgiving, and there's never enough room.
There's no room to decorate the table right down the middle, right?
So it's like, where do we put the food?
Exactly.
And I love that it folds away. So if you don't need it for any given time, you can put it away and you can store it. And if you watch what Tracy does, she locks the whole mechanism in with this one little clamp, and that locks in the bottom. And then you lift the top over. It has a little towel bar on one side that you can use as that, or you can use it as a little way to drive it around if you want to be able to push it left and right. It's to me, it is such a brilliant extra piece of furniture. I use it outside. I'll load up a bunch of ribs on top. I put my sauces and all that stuff underneath. It's fantastic to be able to do that as well. For having it, to be able to get it for host pick was not easy, especially in all the colors. And as we said, Shannon especially was driving a hard bargain on price, and we got it down. Not only did we get it $45 off the original price, but the shipping is another $20. That's like $65 off. And if you, Paul, the reviews, I don't know if we can pull any reviews, but I have to tell you, people love it. 900, almost 900 people went to .com and gave reviews because they liked it so much.
They loved it.
It's crazy.
It's under $19 to get it home. It will give you the dimensions for you if you're looking for a specific spot for it. It's 25.5 by 20 by 36.25 inches high. So it's 36.25 inches tall. That's a countertop space. If you want to put it next to your counter, it's going to be that perfect countertop space. But this is, I hate paying shipping. I know I'm not alone. But
I know.
This
it's good to get it home free.
Shipping. That was huge.
I know.
To be able to do that.
Hey guys, we have a bunch of colors, so we're going to just kind of, why don't we, Tracy, you want to just go through how you feature each one in the color?
Absolutely. And you know, we get these ideas from you at home. We read the reviews and we're like, oh my gosh, that's a fantastic idea. We're going to show it on air. But this is how ours lives. Ours lives next to the barbecue.
Mine too.
You know, because it is that powder-coated steel. It can get wet. We don't have to worry about it. But when you're barbecuing, you don't have a workstation. You have a big grill and maybe a teeny tiny little area to work. Now you have 2 by 2 feet worth of storage space. So work storage space, cooking storage space, prep storing place, cutting storage place, and then 2 more shelves for everything else that you need out there.
Well, you know how expensive outdoor kitchens are, and they're so popular. This is your outdoor kitchen for under $95 right there. The black is the most popular, though we only have 350 to go around for everybody.
Yeah, you can set everything up in the kitchen and then just wheel it right out to the lanai, so.
We sell a cover. By the way, we sell a cover to go with this, so if you want to use it outdoors, and I love that. And there's the item number, and this is for, they're so smart, because remember we were like, we should came with a cover. Because everybody likes to put it outside. It comes with a cover, and the item number is at the bottom of the screen as well, so you can pick that up. So there it is in black.
Game changer.
Turquoise. I love turquoise.
Okay, so we had silver. We had to get the turquoise in the house, because what a gorgeous pop of color. We got white cabinets, we've got granite countertops, and then this is just adds that beautiful pop. I think that this will soon surpass red as the #1, you know, accessory color in the kitchen. But this is, I wanted to show capacity, because if you have a mixer like this on your countertop, you know it takes up a ton of real estate. If you have a microwave, it takes up a ton of real estate. This now gives you your countertops back. And if you were to store this, these are not like, oh my, this is heavier.
Yeah, I know.
But if you put it underneath, like, if you didn't have it on your countertop, where's it gonna go? It's gonna go underneath your cabinets, in your pantry, along those lines, and you forget about it, and it's gorgeous. We spend a ton of money on these type of appliances. Here, you have a portable microwave station. Enough room here to open up your drawer and get to work, get to cooking. And then the cool thing, Guy and Shannon, portable. So, you know, anywhere that there's a plug, I now have a portable station. So if I want to be on the lanai because it's gorgeous fall weather, here's an option. If the party is, you know, if we're watching a football game or something like that, and we
move it to the party.
I've read some of the reviews. Some people have RVs and use them because they know they can fold it and put it away, and then they can roll it out because you don't have a lot of countertop space in those. So really, you can use it for anything. It's ideal to be able to have something. And most people use it full time and just leave it out. You can lock the wheels, so you have locking casters on there, so if you want to use it outside in a fixed area, you can do that too, or you can move it around the kitchen. But let me tell you, entertaining to be able to use as an extra rack. We have people that, and I know I did this, I bought a big industrial rack in my kitchen because people are starting to actually leave out their beautiful appliances because they're beautiful.
Of course.
If you have a beautiful mixer, if you spent money on that, you want to show it. That's why they come in colors. You don't want to hide it away. You can do that as well. So turquoise, black, red. Let's move to our, we have a clean white. And by the way, there is our pressure cooker up there.
Here's our cake that's coming up next. But again, look at how much space that you have in here. There's enough space in here for full-size appliances. That's another game changer here, because it's not like we skimped on space here. So you can put big, tall appliances there as well. Sturdy wheels. I love the white. Please notice, no
with the butcher block.
Yeah, no 2 butcher block tops are the same. So that's when you know you're getting quality, solid wood there. So, and then here's our newest color, the navy. You know, it is holiday time. It is entertaining time. It is drinking time, because we have family and people coming over, you know. But I mean, why not greet them with the fantastic bar? You know, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, our party never ends up where we want it to. You know, like you set up like a great area with like a beautiful bar, and then everyone's like, oh, so-and-so's playing, and then everyone's on the couch. So instead of being the hostess that is taking 5 bottles and serving everybody, missing the entire party, now I take the entire bar to them.
Look at this.
You know, and then everybody knows where it is too. Nobody's asking you, where's the water, where's the wine, that just stops you from doing all your prep.
You know what else you can do, which is wonderful, and I always think about entertaining. Don't forget, you know, I used to cater and work in restaurants for a million years, and when you think about having a party at your house, wouldn't it be nice to have an hors d'oeuvre station that you could move around, right? So you could easily put 3 hors d'oeuvres on the top of this tray. You could bring it out into the living area, put it off in the corner, and you don't have to worry about putting something on a couch or on a table that wasn't meant to serve. This is beautiful, and it's out of the way. If you want to move it somewhere, you can move it. You can make this a portable little music station. You could put your music on here, and you can slide it around. You could do so many different things with this unit. It's amazing. And to have the butcher block already built into it is wonderful. How many, Paul? All right, if you want black, there's only 300 left. It's going to be the first to go. Well, here's what we did, and again, Shannon fought real hard with me on this to get it. We got the price marked down, $45. It's a special occasion. It's going to be gone at midnight. It's going to go back up. $45 off. Shipping is $17.95. So that's $18 and $45. That's $63. It's $63 off. It's only, it's 94 bucks. It's 63 bucks off. And if you want to get it over time, which, why not? You know, you're not paying any finance charge. Get it home for $18.99. I just want you to try it. And if you're on the fence, go to hsn.com and read any of the, what, Paul, 700 5-star reviews. It's not us. Origami is famous here now. It's gotten ridiculous. The stuff is just, everybody is using it to utilize their extra storage. If you have a small place and you have no place to serve, it's ideal for that as well. All right, already a couple of hundred, you picked it up already.
Yeah, you don't need any tools. No. It comes straight to you on our dime. Thanks so much to guys and my fighting for shipping and handling.
Because there is no free shipping.
No.
Somebody has to pay.
Somebody's picking it up. It's our holiday gift to you. This is the day to get it. Trust me, I waited and waited and waited until it got to be this price. I mean, this is really amazing. This is, hosts have been coming up to us and they're like, wait, is that your host pick price and there's no shipping? I'm getting mine now. Because we know.
It's better than our deal.
Well, when you told me, you told me,
and
I was like, that ain't gonna happen.
Well,
and I'm so glad it did.
It's the lowest price with free shipping that we've ever done. So if you want to get it home at the best price ever for you, it's a way to do it. The nice thing is, too, about FlexPay is that you can get this home for a $20 bill, less than a $20 bill, and you can check it out. You can see how it works in your house. If it doesn't, you put it back in the box. And by the way, it comes, I think everything is put together but the wheels on this one.
Yeah, and that's because we want you to have the choice of whether you want it to have on wheels or not. You know,
permanence.
It could be a standard island. Like your kitchen island doesn't usually move, but this way you have the versatility. You really can put it anywhere. And that powder-coated steel can go outside and it's not going to rust, and it gives you all that extra space, and it does all the work for you too. Instead of carrying, imagine if you were just going to carry something from the pantry over the table. Now you can put it all here right next to the pantry. You roll it over the table and it does all the work for you.
You know, I think the reason that I picked this, like I said earlier, is because I did work and I was in the restaurant business for about 18 years. And we had a huge catering room upstairs. And we also did off-premise catering as well. And when I look at something like this, I think, gosh, this would have been ideal for me to have in the catering business, just to be able to have a moving station. You know, you go and rent stuff like this in restaurant supply warehouses, these things are $100 a day to rent. When you buy stuff like a big chafing dish, it's like $79 to rent. They're expensive. So why rent anything like, well, you own this and you can use it as the seasons go. So let's go through the seasons. What's up next? Halloween. Why don't you put your big bowl of Halloween candy on there and you can put it up by the front door and you can let the kids take what they want.
Or this is what we do. We have chili block parties.
What?
Why don't I have?
Just saying.
Shannon, we wouldn't know. We've never been.
Well, maybe this year
we're not on our block.
Well, you know, you come on my block.
So there you go. So then we've got Thanksgiving.
Then Thanksgiving,
turkey,
mashed potatoes, green beans, everything else right there at your fingertips. Boom.
The December holidays. You could put your ham on there. You could put hors d'oeuvres on there. You could turn it, like we said, into a little festive. You know, you could put a tree on there.
Station. You could put
wrapping station.
New Year's champagne bucket, right? The little champagne.
And the champagne glasses and everything that you need.
You could do that Valentine's, so you could put roses on there and you could put a little, you know what I mean?
Because you could wheel this into the room and have a little breakfast in bed.
St. Patty's Day. I will wheel corned beef and cabbage all over the town.
You can.
I will wander my neighborhood with a big pile of corned beef and cabbage.
Give us your corned beef and cabbage accent there.
Oh, yes, lass. You put it in the pressure cooker right there, lass.
Let me show you how easy it gets, because this thing comes fully assembled, no tools required, comes to your front door, and this is a game changer, because here you go. This is it. This is your work. This is your work.
And by the way, Miss Rosa here is not a professional bodybuilder and not some big giant, you know, she's tough and strong, but you know what I mean? You don't need to be a big giant person to be able to open and close this, and it's gonna give you so much versatility. Wouldn't it be just nice to have that extra little space to put something?
Yeah,
right?
and I want to talk about the quality of it a little bit more. Let me grab something to show you, because the top butcher block can hold 100 pounds worth of weight. And I always say that this is one of the most impressive parts about it. We've taken the top and we've cut it in half. I want you to see that this is not particle board, that this is nothing cheap about this. This is solid wood all the way around. Look at how gorgeous the grain is. Again, look at this wood top on top of this one. No two are gonna be the same. That's when you know you're getting quality. Shannon, can you hold this for a second? The other thing I want you to know is look on the inside. I gotta hold this up because it's heavy. Look on the inside. If we're gonna skimp anywhere, if we're gonna rip you off, if we're not gonna give you the best of the best, this is where it's gonna be. But look at that.
Yeah, it is just like a custom cabinet. By the way, we've sold out of the little, we have a lucite top that goes over that as well, but I wanted to remind you that is going to be coming available. So buy this now, and then there's actually a cutting board top that's made out of that. It's about an inch of the resiny, lucite material, tight material. That is coming, and that just fits right over the top, so you can do things like chicken and fish like that, and you can actually wash that. That is not available now. We tried to get it and we couldn't, but the reason I tell you that is because I own it, and you'll be able to buy it in like a month. It'll be online, and it's like 40 bucks or whatever, and it's worth getting to. So.
We have the cover. We do have the cover available, which we sell out of that one all the time. And the black is just about to sell out. So if you want the black, then definitely get that one. That one is going very, very quickly. But if you're going to use it for holiday, look at the red. How festive it is. Of course, if you've got red, red.
Like a coffee machine
red
or
blender,
pressure cooker.
you love that red top.
Look how nice that looks.
Doesn't that look great? And hand me my cake here, because I'm thinking, you're getting up this morning. You're probably
her cake.
The cake.
By the way, this is Tortuga rum cake. This is our next host pick. It is the most delicious cake you will ever have in your life. It is. You know what I said earlier? I'm like, I think it's my favorite food item here at HSN. Is this rum cake? I've never tasted anything without having to touch it. Out of the box, that delicious.
We have a tower of them.
How about with coffee right now this morning? You're waking up this morning, you're getting your cup of coffee. You can have a coffee station.
Come on, Olga. What do you mean I can't eat it? It's my host pick.
Not yet.
I got your back, Olga. Let me just move this out of the way.
You're yelling at me. Don't eat it. You know I was this close.
Let me show you the colors again. We've got the beautiful black. I'm in love with this black. This, if anything, shows
your hand out.
Look at you. Lost control.
Okay.
But I mean, think of cleaning up and clearing up your countertops. All of this takes up a ton of space there. Your microwave now becomes a microwave station. Your mixer now is off the countertop, so you have workspace.
And you know what? When you have to put it under the counter, you never use it.
No, you won't.
Right?
Put this up against. This was one of my favorite suggestions by one of you. They doubled up.
You can buy two. So now you got a real island.
Now you got a real island. And if you need a workstation, like if you want your mixer right by your oven because you're making cookies and stuff, boom. It's now right by the oven, And again, these wheels lock too. So you can have this.
To each other.
How much would this cost if you hired a contractor, had somebody come in?
They sell island kitchens in really high-end magazines for like $5,000 and $6,000.
Ridiculous.
And
they don't move.
They're beautiful things, right? But you have to, and you also have to have it installed because if you run electrical through it, these you could take two. You could take the wheels off and then just. And you could actually hook them together if you wanted to, and then you've got an island kitchen. So really, it's such a versatile piece.
It is.
There's a reason it's been here for not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, because people continue to love it, and they love it throughout the year. This is not one of those things, like I said, you're just going to use for holiday. Use it every holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Or you use it every day. When my brothers came into town not too long ago, and I had everything that I love to use, including my pots and pans, in cupboards. And they were like, what are you doing? They're like, you got to bend over to pick that stuff. So we bought, I already have this, but they bought a big industrial, kind of an origami style, big steel rack, Now I can see everything. This is the same exact thing. Now you can see all your stuff, so you use it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Put your pots and pans on
When's
there.
the last time you used like a waffle maker you got from your wedding or something? Because it ends up like in
or a little juicy thing, a juicer, which you don't use.
But which are great
Right.
but they're out of sight, out of mind, you know? And these things are heavy. They are heavy. But in all honesty, you spend a ton of money for your pressure cookers, for your mixers, for your microwaves, for your appliances, and we have them in all these great colors, so then they become accessories. So those accessories go out of sight, then you're, you know, you've lost that.
Yeah.
But my big thing is I paid a lot of money for my granite countertops. I don't want them covered. I want workspace. I want in the holidays for my grandmother and my kids to be right next to me in the kitchen, creating those awesome memories, you know? I want the kids to be...
frosting the cupcakes.
Yes, I do,
That's
but
a great idea.
also, if I'm boiling the potatoes or if everything's hot, I don't want my kids right next to that. So I can give them a complete workstation right over
another
there.
holiday, Easter. You could do the little Easter egg station.
There's never a good place to die.
Paul said, you know, even if your kids have nowhere to eat, you know, and you want to let them, they sit them in a corner, put a couple of stools there. They can sit there and have their breakfast.
This is how you get Guy out. You just put a cake on there and then you wheel it slowly.
Hey, hold on, look. Hold on, I'm going to eat the cake again.
He's following it. It really is so versatile. You started to say something about coffee, too. A coffee station. We're all about coffees. You can put the coffee or the espresso maker on top. You can put the cups down below, and then maybe any of your flavorings. People can make their own espresso, latte, cappuccino, and you've got it all right there. Or maybe you want something all together. You talked about smoothies. Maybe you want to put your NutriBullet there. And all of your mixes and everything, you have it right there, right where you want.
Yeah, and you can have your bowl of fruit, all of your fruits, fresh fruits and vegetables. But I love with the coffee, the weather's changing. There's nothing better than sitting outside in the fall.
Like you said, a coffee station?
Yes.
And maybe right in the chocolate right next to it for the kids.
Breakfast in bed, you want to wheel it into your room, and you've got breakfast on there as well. Honestly, it's a fun item to have because you can't stop thinking of ways to use it, right?
I have people who say that they are caring for somebody who's sick or recovering from surgery, and this is a great thing because they can put all of their medicines here, all of their liquid, whatever juices or waters to keep them hydrating, and then they just wheel it right next to the bed, and then that person, when they get up, they can just move it out of the way and get in and out of bed. It's for everything.
And as we said, and we started the show saying, if you just use it for Thanksgiving turkey, it's worth it, because when you have a... I never know where to put that dang turkey. You try to put it on the table, it takes up half the table. You can't, it's low. This is high, so a guy tall, Mike Me, can cut, and the bird is way up here.
And if you try and carry it and all the juices fall all down the front of you, now it's,
Should we give
from Olga?
Well, let's each have it. Here, take a little piece.
let me try.
You take a piece.
Okay.
You take a piece.
This is our Tortuga rum cake, right?
Oh my gosh. I've never had this before.
Not that we wanted the whole conversation to stop, but that's what happens when you
See you
serve
later.
it.
Peace out, team.
Peace out.
It is. It's almost, it's like a religious thing to me. This is so heavenly and so good.
A moment of silence for the Tortuga rum cake.
I'm going to wheel this right on out. This and my coffee station.
We love you. Good job.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
When you're back at 9, right?
2 p.m.
Oh, 2 p.m. You're back at 2.
Oh, and 9 a.m. this morning. You're right.
Yeah, I was going to 9 and 2.
Right.
The rum cake goes to her head.
Yeah, it's already, the rum cake's going to my head already.
All right. Well,
Irish guy's coming out. We got there.
We got a host book. This is our storybook album because we are home for the holidays. This holiday host pick